This is the place where sports opinions collide. Dead in Sports. I'm your host, Kenneth B. Inch. Joining me on the show is Shelton, Spike, and Nick.
What up?
What's happening?
Well, tonight we have on the docket a recap of the NFL draft. We did the first round live all the way until like pick 25. And then we got up out of there, and evidently we didn't miss anything. So we made the right decision. And then we'll also catch up on everything that's happening in the NBA playoffs. You see the title of the live show. Spooky season out here for them. And yeah, we're gonna talk about Rockets, Knicks, Hawks, everything. What's up?
Well, FIFO made them terrible basketball predictions. He ain't been back since. He's making god awful takes from him. I watch basketball and he ain't been back.
I'm watching for him for that ghost name in the chat. He in there somewhere.
Yeah, he definitely out tonight. But there may be a surprise visitor. I seen you guys earlier asking where Beezy at. So
I'm about to
may pop out of retirement to talk about his Pistons. That's going to be in the second quarter tonight. So we're going to give him a heads up for when we're wrapping up to go ahead and hop on. I think Manny may come through too. I don't know, but we'll see.
Oh, yeah, anyway, man, his punk ass definitely want to come through.
Talking about I'm free tonight.
Of course. It was 03 he went.
I was about to say when the series started, kid, he gave us a laundry list of what he had to do. Now he got time.
Anyway, man. But before we jump into all that, man, as we always do, we start off with our performance of the week. And I'm taking the mantle this week. And I got to say, the worst, it's not necessarily a performance, but it was definitely the worst thing of the week was what happened to the Timberwolves, which kind of coincides with a worst performance of a series. And that's Ant Edwards, man, going down with a hyperextended knee. And he may come back for the second round of the playoffs, but there won't be a second round of the playoffs for them. Before that happened, Dante DiVincenzo went down.
DiVincenzo.
So, yeah.
DVD. Just call him DVD.
Just call him Dante.
So, he went down. So Dante went down before that with the non-contact injury. And then Ant went down. So for all intents and purposes, they were up 3-1. Now it's a wrap. They went ahead and won that game to go up 3-1. They lost in game 5 to make it 3-2. Joker had a triple-double, and they're bragging about it. But in all seriousness, man, Joker, man, I mean, he getting pushed around by everybody on Denver. Like when Jaden McDaniels, who had a terrible night, talked all that trash, the whole team backed it up. And when I was watching that series, and I looked on the field, and I put this in the chat, when I said that Denver got a dark skin problem, they do, because there's some Negroes on Denver, bro, and they playing like it. You got a Canadian running around on the court. You got a bunch of other light-skinned dudes running around on the court. They weren't ready for that energy, man. And Dante, he got a buzz cut, so you got to watch out for him too.
And his name is Dante.
Right.
You don't meet that many white.
Yeah, white dude named Tay. The white dude named Tay is over.
White Dante.
So yeah, man. So the worst of the week goes to Denver because they were picked to be heavily favorites to win this series, and they were getting mollywopped all up and down the court, not looking like they want to compete. And now that not only are they down one starter, but they're superstars, they're down 2 starters, and then they got to put in 2 guys from the bench, and then they got to go find somebody that's on the bench warming, keeping the seats warm to play meaningful minutes. For all intents and purposes, this series, they should complete a 3-1 comeback, and history will forget about the injury. And then Joker will have a 3-1 comeback on his playoff resume. It's all a bunch of bullshit, Nick. You talk about white man's luck, this is it.
Listen, I didn't even get to that point, kid, because I'm still holding on to my Timberwolves season tickets as far as like
They
Hey, that
like
African they got Damomosu or whatever his name is, bro.
He
light him up.
he earned his.
Chicago, right?
Yeah, he came
Yeah,
from
he
Chicago.
was from Chicago.
Chicago traded him for a second round pick.
Yeah.
Or I think he was a second round pick. Either way, Chicago gave him up for a bag of peanuts. But no, I'm still like I told y'all in the chat, they have to win one game out of 3. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they won game 4 off the strength of them, you know, because Ant and DVD went out early and they blew them out by double digits. So my thing is, you go back to Minnesota. This is your game 7 if I'm Minnesota. This ain't game 6. This is game 7. Leave it all out on the floor. Julius Randle, you need to have the game of your life. Because like you said, Ken, even if they do make it out of this round, they're not doing shit, you know, because I don't think Ant will come early timeline. He probably comes back game 4 of that series, game 3. Like, by that point in time, I don't even know what's going on. And it's OKC. But at least make a statement for the franchise, like we can go up and we can close out series, you know. And also, this is your rival or a team that you hate the most in the West. Get their ass up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like I think they can still do it. But like you said, Ken, like if I was a betting man, I still would probably bet Denver now more than ever because they can just rattle 3 more or 2 more and close it out. But I think that we still would have to have a conversation about Joker unless they win the title this season. Because the way that they have been playing since the title is kind of like, all right, we need to have a conversation. If we're willing to have conversations about Giannis, if we're willing to have conversations about who's it, like Steph Curry and them, we can definitely have a conversation about Joker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, so that's it. But yeah, it's some other worst performances of the week, but that'll be in quarter 2. Y'all stay around for that. We'll get into that. But let's jump into it, man. The first quarter, man. The 2026 NFL Draft is officially in the books as the final.
Now with McDonald's, wake up to a $4 breakfast meal deal. Wake up to a sausage McMuffin or sausage biscuit, to hash browns, and wake up to a hot coffee. Get your $4 breakfast meal deal.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.
Working on building a dream space, but don't know where to start? At the Home Depot, we can help you bring your dream project to life. Whether you're building a backyard oasis, a podcast studio, or a wellness space, we've got everything you need in store and online. With project guides and free delivery options, it's easy to go from dreaming to doing. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Selections were made this past Saturday for each team. Now that we have a chance to review our franchise's draft board, which team that did not make the playoffs last season do you believe has improved significantly for the upcoming season? And which franchise that did make the playoffs last season do you believe has gotten better or worse after the drafts?
Go ahead, Lou. This your time to shine, nigga.
Who got better as a non-playoff team? I like the Browns picks, but I just don't know if they got a quarterback to throw it to them. Both of those receivers, they needed some explosiveness. They needed to bolster up their line. So they did a good job.
Wait, you don't know if they got a quarterback that can throw it to them?
No, because they ain't gonna let Shador. I don't know if they're gonna let Shador play. They talking about starting Watson.
Bro, Watson, don't listen to that, Lou.
I told you.
Shador is starting.
I don't know. I still don't believe.
Bro, they've been saying
He's
that Watson.
starting,
They've been saying Watson was going to start for the last 4 or 5 years. Like, it don't matter what they say about
the last 2. He been hurt the last 2. I feel like my Cowboys got better. Like, we got a star on defense. We filled a lot of holes on the defensive line, combined with the trades that we had last year. I don't care an ounce about what they do with Pickens. It doesn't matter to me as long as they don't pay him. They can do whatever else they want to with him. But we didn't make the playoffs last year, and I think we got significantly better.
Why not pay him?
Who, Pickens?
Yeah.
For what? Why would I pay George Pickens $30 million? There's a lot of
but I was gonna say because
that can do what he do.
No, it's not.
Yeah, yes, it is. And he was in a contract year. It's highly unlikely he's going to do that again.
He hasn't had a quarterback until y'all. For you to say that.
I'm not paying a receiver $30 million. We look at your team and we see that was their mistake. Like I would rather allocate that money somewhere else because the receiver, like if Dak is good as y'all think he is, he can get the ball around. Like you just need somebody to complement Lamb. I don't need a $30 million. I don't need George Pickens.
I'm saying this, Lou. You have no run game, and on top of that, anytime anybody brings up the whole Cincinnati, you look at what y'all did, and this is what's not to do. I'm like, you're talking about a team with arguably the worst defense in NFL history the last 2 seasons. The Cowboys, your team has drafted very well on defense over the last few seasons. My thing is like you clearly have an eye for talent on defense. So that's not a place that you're sending resources at, even though y'all paid a lot of motherfuckers some goofy ass money post Micah Parsons. But I'm just saying, like, y'all good at drafting defense, at least middle of the pack defense. So my thing is, while you still have money, Dak is in his championship window now. If you care to win with Dak, I'm not sure what your take is. I'm just saying, like, it don't seem like everybody always talking about, oh, we can find these wide receivers. But when you have them and you're in win now mode, why not pay that?
Because it's going to take a long-term contract and too much money. Win now mode in the NFL nowadays is the next 2 years. They're not going to sign him for a 2-year deal. If he get a deal, it's going to be for 4 maybe. So now you're looking at giving him a 4-year deal, having to re-sign Lamb before the end of that deal is up, and probably having to choose him over Lamb if you pay him his money now. I'm not that bought in on George Pickens as far as him being a player that has to be on my team. But he's a luxury item. If I need a purse or a bag, I can go to Marshall's instead of going to Gucci.
But y'all haven't won shit. Like, you talking from a standpoint of like, but you talking like you had success before Pickens. No,
I'm just talking like George Pickens is not that valuable.
He doesn't hurt your team though.
Pickens played better without Lamb than Lamb did without Pickens.
And Lamb is going to be back next year.
No, let's get back to the draft.
Well, real quick, $30 million is too much to pay any second receiver, in my opinion. I'm not. It could be. It don't have to be George Pickens, unless it's a T. Higgins. Probably is the exception because he is a number one. But you still don't need 2 number 1 receivers on your team. I don't think that works. That model of building a team don't work, in my opinion.
A team that I'm gonna be real quick, son, because I'm gonna be obviously people gonna say I'm biased, but I'm speaking facts. I think the Bengals and the Giants have one of the best drafts. So serious. That's the only team outside of that I really looked at that draft and I was like, this is really impressive. Is who was it? I think it wasn't Tennessee. Texas, Houston. I like Houston's draft. They got the kid, what's his name, McDonald from Ohio State, the D tackle. So just make their run defense better. They re-upped on Willie Anderson. I think the Texans, if CJ can get his head straight, I think Texans is gonna be even scarier this season than they were last season.
Nick, what do you see about the Bengals draft that you liked? Like, what about it?
I liked how they. Well, obviously they weren't in the first round, but they addressed their secondary need because they got that corner from, I think, was it Washington. Tennessee? One of them. Yeah, one of the top corners in the second. They also addressed all of their defensive holes and they read up on offensive line as far as like depth because we lost that a little bit last season. I think from the defensive upgrades that they've had and the players that they drafted last season and the players that they got this free agency, I think the defense is going to be, and this is me just saying this, Shelton, I think it's going to be top 20. Who defense? I think we go from 32. I think we go from 32 to number 20, 21. And if we Shelton, we going to the playoffs and we in the Super Bowl.
That's a lot.
To be, we can't be 20, 21. That's saying a lot.
Yes.
From niggas scoring 40.
That's as bad as y'all defense was.
Instead of them scoring 40, they can score 20 or 24.
This draft was rough for y'all. I ain't even finna lie.
No, this is a good draft. Are you kidding me?
I don't see it.
And the Giants got the steal of the draft in my mind. You talking about wide receivers, Lou? Malachi Fields from Notre Dame. That nigga gonna be a dog with Dart.
Yeah, him. Well, he's gonna be a dog with neighbors. So I don't know if Dart if he got it, but this should help him. This should help him a lot.
That wouldn't be the. We'll see. And the reason why I say we'll see is because he didn't get a lot of shine. It wasn't his fault, of course, because he's playing with 2 first-round running backs. So
exactly,
it's hard to tell
as a
what
quarterback.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough to see what he. I think he's gonna be fine, but it's still he gonna be out there tired, like running around and trying to figure out y'all throwing the ball to me.
He needs to get better at his route running. That's the thing that he needs to focus on this season is get better at route running. But he's got the ability. He reminds me of a poor man's T. Higgins by physical traits.
Yeah,
and then Neighbors will be back next year, right?
He should be back this season, but he coming off of ACL. I don't think he's gonna be Neighbors until next season.
He run off at the mouth like he is. He's saying he's doing a whole bunch of talking.
He's saying a lot too.
Yeah. Jason Tatum is the new standard. So he might.
Yeah, he's talking a lot. He put a target on his back, running his mouth.
He do that though. He been doing that since college.
Who did you like, Shelton? Who got better?
For mine, it was definitely Cleveland. And I say Cleveland because of the additions that they made. Spencer Fano in the first round was a huge pickup. You address your offensive line needs. They got 2 stud wide receivers. Concepcion was one of my favorite receivers in the whole draft because he's a gadget player that you get the ball to, and that yak gonna be crazy. That dude can do a lot of things. And then Boston is one of the bigger touchdown type receivers that you'll see coming out of this draft. He's not fast necessarily, but he's big and strong, and that's what you need to complement a player like Concepcion. They added my favorite safety in the draft. I wanted the Eagles to pick up Emmanuel McNeil Warren, and other teams wanted him too. First, second round. Most people thought he'd go in the first round. They got him in the second round. That's a huge pickup. So they got 4 probable starters. Then they addressed the offensive line a couple more picks. But they added some talent up and down that roster. But we know Cleveland can draft well. We just got to see if this coach can put it all together. And you're right, Lou. We got to see what they're going to do at quarterback, make sure that he gets in line. The quarterback get in line.
They drafted a quarterback too.
Yeah, they did.
They did. Taylor Green is one of my
draft.
That's crazy because Taylor Green, honestly, is one of the quarterbacks I like the most.
I didn't want him to go there. Like it, Shelton. That's crazy.
I do.
Like you got a type. You damn sure.
I do. I love athletic quarterbacks, man. I just do. Yeah. And Taylor Green fit that perfect.
He broke some records at the combine.
At the combine,
like the fastest in 20 years or some shit.
They rarely pan out, Shelton.
They do. They don't, Ken. They don't.
Look, it'd be a pipe dream.
Cleveland's quarterback.
She'll be like the little puppy at the door. He coming home. He coming home. Nah,
but I like them, but they don't get a shot. They don't.
To me, Cleveland has always drafted well.
They have not, Nick. Don't do
that. No, I'm talking about drafted well as far as like. Not. No, listen. Drafted well defensively. They've always drafted well defensively. Even going back to like the Denzel Ward, the Joe Hayden's, like they've drafted well in the past defensively. Offensively, I've always been like, they don't know really what they doing. And I'm also talking about, of course, the quarterback situation. Their quarterback room is Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, Deshaun Watson, and now Jalen, or whatever the name, Green.
Taylor Green.
It's like, what the fuck are you saying with this quarterback room? You ain't like who is helping who? Like this is it's Hunger Games. It's Hunger Games in that game.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah,
that's like that because all of them. That's well, not with the exception of Taylor Green. But Deshaun Watson definitely gonna pull a Brett Favre. And I don't blame him. If I was him, I would. I'm trying to get back on the field. Like, no, it ain't my job to help y'all. Right. Like Brett Favre did to Aaron Rodgers. I do want to say one thing because I didn't answer the second part of your question, kid, before you move on. The playoff team that did the worst was the Jaguars. They didn't do anything to help themselves. I don't think none of their picks was all you can. Like they need like plug and play players, and that tight end that they got. I don't think that he's not impressive to me. They got a D lineman that didn't look like he was going to come in and be able to make an impact. I think the worst team that drafted was the Jaguars, and that was the playoff team. To the second part of your question.
Go ahead, Sheldon.
No, I was just going to say for me, the worst at drafting was the Rams. for me to picking Ty Simpson. And this could be something that comes back to bite me and many others, but I said it at the time. I did not like the Ty Simpson pick at number 13. There's no way I would pick him that high.
I was shocked they picked him at 13. Not the fact that they picked him, but at 13, I thought they were going to go with like a project where it's like, we going to get somebody who already got all the measurables, like a Drew Allar, you know what I'm saying? Or Aller, whatever his name is. Like, draft him so you can get that 5th-year option and be like, okay, by the time Matt Stafford retires, he should be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a project that screams out Sean McVay can do some shit with him.
I thought you liked him.
No, but to me, Ty Simpson is more of like, in a Sean McVay system, you're gonna get the best version out of him, but I don't think he's a Sean McVay guy. Again, he reminds me of Jared Goff 2.0.
He reminds me of Brock Purdy.
He's more athletic. Yeah, he's a Jared Goff, but
more athletic.
Yeah. But yeah, to me,
I said, like I said on draft night, I think that was. I mean, if you got an abundance of riches and you can take this backup quarterback at 13 in the Rams, and you believe that much in Sean McVay and him developing quarterbacks, then I thought, do it. It's hard to find a good quarterback, man.
It is, and I'm fine with it because I always know I'm gonna be getting that Bart Simpson chain as soon as he starts. But I'm just saying that I was shocked that they drafted him over somebody who's like a more talented.
I think they said they feel really good about their team.
Well, I mean, even if you
feel
feel
like
good,
they should have beat y'all. They feel like they should have beat y'all last year.
Yes.
They don't think that they need any other help. So why not plan for the future? And if I think that this dude is good and this is the hardest position to draft for, I take him here. I put him in tutelage under this coach. I let him watch Matt Stafford, and then 2 to 3 years from now, we where we want to be right back. If I take some random, as less chance that I hit a ceiling if I take some random player like a DN or an edge just because he's a project or whatever it may be. I think this is a smart pick.
There's no
only
such
if you have
thing,
Sean
though,
McVay, though. Only if you have Sean McVay.
There's no such thing, though, Lou. There's no team with an abundance of riches that they can't afford to stack on their positions. You always, if there was another talented defensive end available, there was another talented tight end out there available. You had players out there that were available. You had receivers. You got a receiver need. You still got to address those needs, man. And I get it if he was that quarterback, but you got a strong quarterback draft coming up in next year and possibly the year after that with stronger quarterbacks than Ty Simpson even. So I would take the chances of getting one at that point as opposed to getting something now that you can't even use. You already got your backup quarterback. If for some reason Matthew Stafford goes down, they're gonna go with the other guy, Stetson. That's who's gonna get the burn. So why would you waste it on a quarterback right now when you still could be building on that defense? You still could be building on the offense.
Well, because
that's what you put the time.
We had the same conversation when the Packers drafted Jordan Love. When it's like you got an MVP, literally the same situation. We got an MVP, a guy who just won the MVP, and we were one game away from the Super Bowl. Why the fuck are we not adding more talent? Why are we not getting the Malachi Lemons or whatever the fuck? And we came, and now 10 years later, we see that they made the right decision in doing that. You know what I mean?
No, but we ain't seen it yet because he ain't won nothing yet. But and I love Jordan Love, but where was he picked? It wasn't 13. No.
It was still first round.
Yeah, it was the end of the first round. But that's what I'm saying.
It was in the 20s, but still, I'm saying, but it still happened. It still happened when it's a first round pick, and you could have used it anywhere else, but in a position that you're already great at.
And like I said, he is a starter now, but we still yet to see what we're looking for out of Jordan Love as of yet. Jordan Love hadn't won anything yet, so we can say he's a starter and he's a good starter, but we can't say it was worth it because he won nothing. So the thing of it is,
that's to just say he didn't win nothing, so it ain't worth it. Don't mean he's got him to the playoffs. Ever since he's been a starter, they've been making to the playoffs. So that's what you hope out of a first round quarterback.
To answer the question, as we got B on hold, I do like what the Browns did, only because it showed that they have a sense of direction. I don't know if the pit's going to pan out. I don't know if Shedeur is going to be able to play, or Dylan Gabriel is going to be able to play, or Taylor Green's going to be able to play, or Watson's going to be able to play. But it seems like they have an idea of what they want to do, and they're drafting accordingly. Now let's see if they hit, and we'll see what happens from there. So that was one of the things I was interested in seeing. So we'll find out. And the Falcons, man, they definitely picked up some good guys on defense for them. So
they may get one back from defense.
Where the hell B go? Tell B to come back. But anyway,
Falcons did what now?
They may get one player back from defense now that his charges dropped.
Hey, I was surprised that Vanderbilt quarterback didn't get picked.
He did,
but he got a 3-year. He didn't get picked, but he got picked up by the Ravens, and they gave him a 3-year deal today.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
trying to get
let's
out of it.
Get into it, man. The people were asking for him, so this man came out of retirement because he's bothered by what's happening. So, moving on to the NBA, WNBA. Jesus Christ, what's going on? What's happening?
Now with McDonald's, wake up to a $4 breakfast meal deal. Wake up to a sausage McMuffin or sausage biscuit, to hash browns, and wake up to a hot coffee. Get your $4 breakfast meal deal.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.
Working on building a dream space, but don't know where to start? At the Home Depot, we can help you bring your dream project to life. Whether you're building a backyard oasis, a podcast studio, or a wellness space, we've got everything you need in store and online. With project guides and free delivery options, it's easy to go from dreaming to doing. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Moving on to the NBA, man. This past weekend, we witnessed many of the first round series take unexpected turns as the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Orlando Magic took commanding leads in the matchup against the higher seeded Denver Nuggets and the Detroit Pistons. Between these two series, which teams do you have more faith in to make a comeback and advance to the next round? And coming out of retirement, out of Dead End Sports retirement, is Beezy430. And what I can say about B, and I was thinking about this earlier today, B, is one thing you can say about B is consistent. And he's realistic about shit.
I mean, I'm glad you're saying that, Ken. I'm really glad you're saying that, because I want the people to know that now, granted, yes, of course, I'm gonna be happy that Pistons are doing well. My bad. First of all, shout out. What up, Shelton? What up, Nick? What up, Mike? What up?
Go ahead. No, we waiting for you for this.
No. I gotta say what's up to my brothers first. That's my fault. I ain't even acknowledge y'all or nothing like that. I just started talking. But yes, I'm glad that you said that, Ken, because they can tell you. Everyone that's on this screen can tell you. I was like, I'm not hyped. I'm not satisfied or whatever. Like, I got to see what this team gonna do in the playoffs. Yeah. Winning 60 games is great. I appreciate the accomplishment, but I want to see what this team going to do in the playoffs. And I was telling Shelton, Ken be laughing every time. I always tell Shelton during the regular season, Shelton swore up and down Jalen Duren was Cade's Robin. And I'm like,
wrong.
No, he is not our Robin. He can't go and get it. So, and I'm glad these playoffs. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm glad, but it's like I proved Shelton wrong that Jalen is not the Robin. He's not. Cade needs a Robin. I was telling y'all in the text thread all season.
Yeah,
we gonna get exposed in the play. I was telling y'all we are going to get exposed in the playoffs. Now, I didn't think we was gonna be first round. I was saying second. I was like, our ceiling this season, we're gonna get popped in the second round. I didn't think we was gonna get popped in the first round, but Orlando is matching defensive energy. I mean, of course, besides some defense adjustments and some horrible adjustments that JB has been doing, he's getting out coached as well. But and shout out to Orlando, because they defense adjustments to take Jalen Duren out the game has been working like crazy, and forcing Cade to average like 7 assists, 7 turnovers a game is wild. So I'm not really like mad. I mean, yes, of course, I want my Pistons to advance and keep playing, but at the same time, and me and my dad, we've been talking about this too. We like, soon we saw, because my dad wanted Charlotte. He was like, man, I hope we play Charlotte. When Orlando won, he was like, he called me that day. He was like, I don't know, Brand. He said it's gonna be a tough outing for us in this first round. I was like, I think so too, Dad. He was like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. He said he wouldn't be surprised if the series goes 7. Now it looked like he might be wrong with that prediction because we might be done in 5, bro. If we get beat in 5,
no, B.
Crazy. That is crazy. So
by a beige ass Orlando team.
Hey,
with the card out there, Nick.
Carter. Yep, Carter's the only one that's our complexion, Nick. But
Bruh, I got a DeBarge ass Orlando team
Nick,
busting
right.
and a lamed up coach.
Wagner, Nick, Wagner's been busting our ass, bro. I'm like, how are they let this dude go? Man, he has been hooping, but another thing too, I knew that was going to be an issue with us is that Orlando got size because you got to think Wagner, Carter, and
nobody's under like 6'4" or 6'3". Like
people forget about that.
So when you switch, so that's what I'm saying. Like Detroit is known for like, all right, we're gonna get you on the switch because not only are we physical, but we probably big, taller and bigger than you, bro. Everybody looking at you eye level. Yes, bro. It's like K don't get a night off. That's what I was noticing a lot in the series that K does not get a night off, and we've never really seen K not have to take a night off for a whole series. Like we see, this is what LeBron got challenged on, Kobe got challenged on, like. A lot of the ones get challenged on this, and it's always an adjustment, which is why I've always been on FIFO goofy ass. I hate that he ain't here. But I'm a call. That's why I was like, bro, this Orlando team is still young. Like y'all want things to happen quickly. It's like, bro, they still got to go through the same shit we keep talking about. Everybody else got to go.
And to be honest, they probably could have been like they kind of underachieved during regular season because of injuries. They could have been like a 4 or 5 seed easily. Like they shouldn't even been in the play-in. Like coming into the season, at least I thought they were going to be, a top 4, top 5 team in the East, and they just kind of underachieved. And now they're playing the right ball at the right time. I still think they lost to the Sixers on purpose because they knew they matched up better against us. They literally matched up better against us than Boston.
And their road to the Eastern Conference Finals, if we play this out, is easy. You just gotta win one more game in Detroit.
Yep.
And then you just gotta and Cleveland at best. You may get Toronto.
Yep. You may get Toronto. They can take Toronto because I'm pretty sure you know how y'all know how it is when the team. If you beat a number 1 seed, your confidence is
you ain't losing. Yeah, it's like we ain't got shit to lose.
Yeah, we don't got nothing to lose. We playing with house money. We just took out the best team in the East, and like we about to go out here and ball. So yeah, bro. You're right, Nick. They path can be pretty damn easy. They get past the Pistons. Ever since Jalen Duren said the East runs through Detroit, it's just been downhill. When we clinched the number 1 seed and he said that, bro, it's been down ever since. And I told y'all that Pistons was gonna get exposed because we have to depend on K to do that's another reason why he getting 7-8 turnovers because he out there he trying to do everything. He can't do everything. He needs a Robin, bro. Like if Thompson needs to go in and work on some of his offensive game because defensively, I love what Thompson brings. He just got to work on his offensive bag and his jump shot. And I think he could be a potentially Robin for K, but I don't know if the coaching staff gonna kind of develop him like that. But man,
who would be your ideal? Who would be your ideal number 2 in Detroit? B.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know because I know people were saying Devin Booker. People kept saying D Book because he's from
hell nah.
But I'm just like, I
keep saying Booker too.
We've seen him as a Robin before. He ain't do shit.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
that man got hurt.
Yeah, right.
He couldn't hold off the villains.
Couldn't hold off. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I can't think of no one in particular. I know it's been already reports saying that Kevin Durant was it like Kevin Durant, somebody else. I was like, I don't want us to. I don't want us.
He ain't a quitter. Don't do that. Let's not spread.
I don't want us to forge our future on a 37-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
no, I look at Thompson as the guy who has to be number 2. He should because he would be the perfect number 2 because he already proved that he could do it on the defensive end.
Yes.
If he ends up even having an offensive game like let's for example Josh Hart. Let's say you're a 6'8" Josh Hart. That's the best robber for him because this season at least Josh Hart is shooting at least 40% from the 3. He's aggressive. He's not afraid to take a shot especially needs to, but he's always trying to play make first, and he's
Say
known to
Josh
be
Hart.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm saying
he's
offensive.
crazy right
I'm
now.
saying offensive game because bro, Thompson does.
You
Thompson,
sound nuts.
No,
right
listen,
now. I just
because
wanna let you know.
Thompson has no offense. You want me to read you the stats
Josh
that
Hart
beat?
don't either.
Listen, do you want me to read you the stats about the Detroit Pistons in series?
Trying to be like the goal being Josh Hart is crazy.
It's a low goal.
Level.
I'm saying
That's what I'm saying.
know.
So you saying he's an
They're
F.
thinking titles, Nick. They don't want to.
I am saying that's how bad.
Detroit's
That's how
Robin offensively can't be Josh Hart.
I'm saying for what you're getting out of Thompson right now, Josh Hart would be an upgrade. I'm not saying that's the best version of himself.
I don't know about
I'm saying this because bro, Detroit that last Orlando game was a tragedy to watch as a basketball fan offensively because they was missing shots like it was
and we
college.
still lost. And we still lost.
Bro, the Pistons shot they shot 20% from 3. Orlando only shot 33%.
I ain't gonna lie, Nick.
That's a shitty game shooting.
Looking at how this, I really hate that we let Tim Hardaway Jr. and Shooter go. I really hate that we let those guys go after. And shit, at this point, I wouldn't mind they might well take a chance on Malik because I mean, did anything come back that he was guilty on any of the stuff that he was dealing with? I don't think so, right? So hey. You might as well bring him back too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with him and Tim Hardaway Jr., our shooting was better. Our 3-point shooting was better. It was.
We want a convict on the team.
Because the two white boys we got, they ain't doing it on as far as the shooting. You know what I'm saying? Duncan Robinson and Huter, they ain't doing it.
I could tell you that. I could have told you that, Beezy. I'd rather have Dunkin' Donuts than Duncan Robinson.
Bruh. When I saw that we wasn't going, when Tim Hardaway wasn't going to come back with us, and then when I saw who else we got, I was like, what? I'm like, yeah, we could at least got Tyler Hero. Why Duncan Robinson? We got the wrong white boy from Miami.
Yeah, you did.
He could have been a serviceable Robin for Cade. Tyler Hero because
Tyler Hero
that's a very serviceable Robin.
He could easily give you a 30-35 ball game.
Oh yeah, that's a good one right there. And he'll fit in Detroit.
Yeah, he sure would. And he plays a little defense. I mean, he's not like
raw. You wouldn't need him to do too much.
Yeah, we wouldn't need him. Yeah, we wouldn't need him to play defense because we got enough guys that can play defense. I am curious though what Ron Holland did to piss off the coach because he went 2 straight games without playing a single minute. I want to know what's going on with that.
Well, B, I think you have said that a couple of times about Holland, and they have lost 2 games without him playing. You would think that JB would put him back out there, but I think what we're learning watching this series is why JB got little to no votes for Coach of the Year.
I was trying to avoid that conversation.
No, you good. No, Ken, you good because I didn't understand. We see Jalen Duren couldn't get it going. When he put Stewart in, Stewart's in there beating shit up. I mean, he was holding down the paint. So I'm kind of like, why don't you kind of keep Stewart in there a little bit? You know, if he not, whenever he wasn't in foul trouble, because Stewart do be doing some bonehead plays sometimes on defensive end. But yeah, but at least he was playing with some aggression and some type of urgency. Where Jalen Duren, every time he touched the ball, he was turning that bitch over. I was like, what, bro? What is this guy? Take him off, bitch him.
And then he got dunked on, bro.
That was bad.
I was shocked.
That was bad.
I thought it was one of them. Bro, it looked like one of those 2K motion like animations where it's just like no matter who in the basket is getting dunked on. Because I'm like, I've never seen Duren be that submissive. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Never
like,
seen it,
bro.
Never seen
now
it.
we see why his girl left him.
Uh-oh. But low key, she keep posting bottoms. So I mean, is she really over? You know what I'm saying? Why? It's like,
oh, you said about him. I thought.
I thought what I said. I was like, hey, be out here. He looking for anything. He trying to understand what's going on.
Oh man,
he doing his investigative report.
Right. So the Detroit Pistons, huh?
Y'all look crazy.
But I think, and Spike, you and I went back and forth a little bit about this win, and you ultimately proved to be right about that loser record at home, and they went out and they blew out Orlando in that second game, but it didn't amount for shit.
It didn't matter.
And now they got to come back and hope that home losing streak that they broke.
I didn't realize that was that long.
It was that long, bro.
B, you ain't tell me shit.
Yes, bro.
Do you not have a home playoff? Bro, you know what?
Because
Mike Jackson was still alive.
Yeah, because when we got to the playoffs with Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond years, we got swept by Milwaukee. They ended up winning championship that year. We got swept by Milwaukee, so that was the last time we was in the playoffs. I mean, before last year. And then when we played y'all last year, Nick, we only won at Madison Square Garden. Not two wins.
I thought that series was like we just kept on splitting those first four games.
Man, all our wins was at Madison Square Garden in that series. We did not get a single home game against y'all last year, bro. That shit crazy. We could have pushed it to 7 if we at least got one home game. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm like, come on, Pistons. But yeah, it's been that long, man. So yeah, I don't know. I'm expecting for it to be over tomorrow. I'm just at
home
because I just feel like they kind of took their confidence away now. Like I feel like whatever Orlando, unless coaching staff figured out something, but the best basketball we seen Pistons play was in that second half in game 2. That was it. That was the best basketball we see them play. Was when they went up and went on like that 33-3 run or whatever.
Yeah,
that was the best basketball we see them play this whole entire series, bro.
I'm looking at Duran's eyes, bro. He just looked shook.
He looked
like
I'm telling you, bro. It looked crazy. What you about to say, Sheldon?
It's like when a boxer get punched in the mouth. You're just not prepared, and they knocked him off balance, and he cannot get his footing for nothing. I think that Orlando caught lightning in the bottle, though. They came into that Charlotte game with nothing to lose, and they played excellent basketball. They played with the hair on fire, and they played great, and they just carried over into the series. After that Charlotte game, that looked like a totally different team because we watched them play.
And you got to give credit to the what's his name, Sheldon from House of Pain.
Oh yeah,
that's the Orlando Magic head coach, bro.
Look it up.
Fuck.
He ready to go. He look like G Money, right? He look like G Money with a bald head, don't he?
Right.
He might lose the next couple of games on purpose just so he can go ahead and get this shit over with.
A couple more checks.
All he look like he do is he got a pack of Marlboro Reds. He smoke at halftime. He come back in the coach and be like,
he smoke Newports.
They look like he cook meat on the grill.
He smoke Newports or Cool 100s. Either one of them. That's what he smoke.
He look like he rolled dice right after every game.
Good for a good
dice damn sure don't look like he coaching out there. He just standing on the side.
He coaches somebody like how uncle coaches his nephew on the grill. He just be like, all right, just add this.
Turn that on.
I'm gonna go sit down and smoke this real quick while it's cooking. But nah, shout out to man. B talk about Paolo. Because I feel like he's having the best rebranding of his career.
Because it was looking a little shaky for him for a second. It was definitely looking shaky for him, and he's definitely kind of rebranded and balled out. And now you on the cusp of taking out the number 1 seed as an 8 seed. Yeah, bro. Props to him. I mean, look, I give props to props too. I don't want people to think I only come on here whenever Detroit teams win. All right, we getting our ass whooped, and hey, look, I gotta give where credit's due, man. Like I gotta come and talk about it. Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm mad, but it was bound to happen. I'm glad y'all know in the chat that I kept saying they're gonna get exposed. I'm just glad it's documented.
I would definitely make sure that people that are listening, were up to date on how you were thinking about the Pistons. So
yeah, I was like, y'all don't be too hyped. Because I hear people like, oh man, Pistons about to make some noise. They could go to the finals. No, they not. Like they not gonna go to the finals. Bro.
I was wrong because I promise you, I thought so. I really thought that they had the makings of a championship team this year, and I didn't think they had to wait another year. I thought last year, losing to New York had them fired up and they was ready. I really, really did.
Moves they was making after letting Tim Hardaway Jr. go and Shooter and
then the gambling dude, like to me, they just had a lot of offense that went out the door. Yep. It wasn't necessarily deep,
and they didn't replace it.
Yeah, no, they didn't. They didn't replace it properly. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna, like I said in the chat earlier today, y'all said, that front office gonna have some work to do. Trajan gonna have some work to do in that front office, man. Because this stinks. This stinks.
Getting Tyler Hero would be nice. I would also say I think they would have loved. I think that people are going to may try to talk themselves into Devin Booker, but I think he'll be.
That's what I was going to say.
I think he'll be a curse on your team.
I thought
he getting paid though. I don't know
too much, like 70 million.
Yeah, so I mean, unless they gonna flip that with the money they supposed to pay Jalen, because if I'm Pistons, you better not give him max. You better not give
fucking get Tobias Harris out of there tomorrow.
Yes,
that nigga is a waste of space.
Nick, they tried to make him a Robin.
That's the Robin. That's who they thought it was.
Yep. And and he did have spurts where he was kind of like stepping up, but it's like no, like that's not going to be our go-to Robin. He's a third or fourth option on the championship team.
Fourth,
bro. Yeah, like nah, bro. And Jalen Duren, I pray the Pistons don't give him max, especially after what he's doing. After what you can't. Like he bet on himself and he failed. He bet on himself and
people keep on saying that he lost at least $40 million.
He had to have this play. Bro averaged 20 and 10 on the season. 20 and 10, and in these playoffs, he's averaging what?
Bro, 8 and 8,
9 and 8, 9 and 7.
Yeah, bro.
You can't do that. That's not how it works. You're supposed to increase your averages in the playoffs when you're that type player. If you're Robin, your averages are supposed to bump up. I think Shaq said like 5 points.
You would think, especially when you're about to have a max contract, a contract year.
Yes,
you should. He should be playing like his life depending on it. Like we should be like, man, Jalen. He should be out here having 25 and 15 games.
Absolutely. Like, you playing your ex's boyfriend. Come on, bro.
How is that not motivation enough?
That alone,
bro. And she posting about the nigga too.
Posted it dunking on you.
Bro,
Angel
Reese.
So
Lou, we gonna get to another basketball conversation soon.
Oh man.
So no comeback, huh, B? No 3-1 comeback?
No 3-1. T-Mac not walking through that door, bro. T-Mac and Doc Rivers not walking through that door.
So B, what you got? You got how many more games y'all gonna get? That is right what Tweets Open Doors just said too.
Yeah, Bane would have been great in Detroit. That's just the player y'all need. Bane.
You said who?
Bane from Orlando. He would have been great.
Shelton, what you asked, Shelton?
How many games you think y'all gonna get?
Oh, we're done. Tomorrow is over.
You think so?
Yeah. It's a wrap.
Come on, B.
It's a wrap, bro. It's over. It's over. Their confidence is done. They're done. I mean, I would like for them to at least, put up a fight. Don't go out 5 games. And like I said, it'd be like a gentleman's sweep because you really only had one good half of basketball. Because let's be honest, that game was tied up going into halftime, and then Pistons just turned it on. They looked like themselves, regular season selves, just for that half. But after that, other than that, most of all these games, I mean, Orlando got their number. They got their matchup. They got their number. They matching their defensive intensity. It's like Detroit used to just kind of bullying, and they like, yeah, we getting our way. Now Orlando like, no, we hitting back, and it's like Detroit like, oh man, what the fuck we doing, coach? What the fuck? He's hitting this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a wrap tomorrow. It's done.
Don Conway, which upset was worse, this Detroit, Orlando, or Milwaukee, Miami when Jimmy went crazy?
Milwaukee, Miami.
Did Milwaukee win 60 games?
No, I think this would be Detroit.
This would probably be worse.
This would be worse because
the fact that you won 60 games.
Yeah, and Detroit and Orlando was dead. Like nobody even they weren't even considered.
They underachieved during the regular season.
We thought they were done.
Yeah,
I'm talking about done.
Nope.
This is pretty bad. And I think what happened is that next year, nothing they do in the regular season,
it's gonna matter.
No one gonna give a damn. No one gonna care.
Yep. Let them duplicate or close to duplicating this regular season again.
Yep.
They're gonna be like, okay, that's fine, but what can y'all do in the playoffs?
And this goes to the argument where people talk about like regular season don't matter, even though you know that Detroit has gone the right way with like building their roster, getting the right coach, and all that other stuff. Like you need to see seasons like this to show that you can, have sustained success over a long period of time.
Yep.
But as a critical basketball fan, you're gonna be like, bro, until they win, they got to make it out the first round now. Now expectations is lower than last season. Last season they come into thinking they could get to the second round, fuck around, get to the finals. Now it's like, nigga, we got to see you just get out the first round.
And then what's crazy, this was a chance for them to at least kind of take advantage because Now next year you're gonna have teams that's gonna be retooling and reloading, guys coming back from injury. The East gonna get a little better. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like these teams are going anywhere. It's not like you're gonna have a drop off, unless somebody get injured in these playoffs. That's gonna affect next year. But like I think Indiana's gonna kind of be back a little bit because I didn't think with Tyrese being out, they was gonna be that bad.
They tanked because they knew it's a good draft. They gonna fuck around and get a top 5 pick.
That's what I'm saying. And then Indiana's gonna be back because then you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna have Tyrese back playing. Boston gonna still be there. I think Toronto gonna kind of still be there. New York gonna still be it's gonna be tough, man. So this would have been the greatest opportunity for them to kind of take advantage of this, but they about to get out, bro.
It's done.
It's done, Ken. It's a wrap. It's over tomorrow. It's over.
Rob Costa, Joker getting shut down by Rudy COVID-19. Gobert is hilarious. I don't care if they blow the series.
Rudy has some good. He has some good shows.
Rudy is playing Joker great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is.
If he can get past Rudy,
his three not falling. That's the Joker is shooting terrible.
It's 3 and other shit not falling. It's a lot not falling.
Well, yeah, nothing. He usually can hit those shots. So now, Gobert is like right up on him.
Yeah,
so
he's able to
get past him.
Yeah,
so
you're right. He can bring him away from the basket.
My thing is Gobert. Gobert's playing great. My thing is, the Nuggets. Everybody was like, "This is a dark horse team. This is a dark horse team." Like
who, the Nuggets?
The Nuggets, because a lot of people have OKC as obvious favorite. I think OKC is obvious favorite for everything. And then after that, people really was fucking with and are still fucking with San Antonio. They was like, those are the best 2 teams in the West. Denver is like third.
They're not no dark horse. I don't think they're a dark horse.
A lot of people, from what I've seen, the conversation is people have moved past the Nuggets as like, just because you have Joker means that you're gonna be in the Western Conference Finals or make the finals. And it's like, nah, we see another team in OKC and we see this other young kid in San Antonio that's probably better than you or not have a better squad. So the fact that those people who were still supporters of the Nuggets are watching this series, it's like, bro, this make Joker look different in the light.
Yeah, it does. And I think what they've done, even though they're going to end up, they being Minnesota, even though they're going to end up losing the series.
So you think Denver coming back? They're going to do a 3-1 comeback.
Minnesota lost way too much firepower. Yeah, way too much. They lost. Yeah. I think what they've done though is that they've exposed Denver's defense because they talked the talk and then for 2 straight games backed it up.
Yes, they did.
So every other team they see from moving forward is going to be like, oh, this food.
Like this food. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I don't know who they face in the next round, but
the Spurs.
Spurs.
So it's even more defense.
Yeah. It's Spurs. So it's Denver and Spurs play, and then Lakers and OKC about to.
Spurs may be a little bit too young.
OKC about to sweep LA, bro.
Bro, I don't even want to watch that series. I don't want to. For Bronny's sake, I don't even want to see what they gonna do to him. Bro.
Especially if they still don't have Luka and AR. You know what I'm saying?
They one of them might be back.
I think AR is more likely gonna be able to come back. Luka's on he's indefinite.
AR is not gonna make that big of a difference for them. It's still gonna be a sweep. OKC gonna still sweep them.
We'll do it.
Yeah, they
So
not.
what if they beat them?
What if LeBron beat them?
Yeah.
That would be fucking wild. That'd be crazy if Brian.
It's not. Why would we even have?
But it's not.
That's
what
I'm saying.
It's not going to happen.
Why you even put that question out there? It's no way in hell.
It's not going to happen. Yeah, it's no way. It's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen.
What if I make the NBA?
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all crazy. No, it's not going to happen, Spike. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Just forget it.
Now with McDonald's, wake up to a $4 breakfast meal deal. Wake up to a sausage McMuffin or sausage biscuit, to hash browns, and wake up to a hot coffee. Get your $4 breakfast meal deal.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.
Working on building a dream space, but don't know where to start? At the Home Depot, we can help you bring your dream project to life. Whether you're building a backyard oasis, a podcast studio, or a wellness space, we've got everything you need in store and online. With project guides and free delivery options, it's easy to go from dreaming to doing. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Well, while y'all brought that up, well, I know the Lakers is up.
Why
there.
are they?
Elijah, I've been saying it away, Nick.
B, am I the only one who's taking crazy pills and thinking that Kevin Durant is being just disregarded and treated like trash when we know he's a top 15, top 20 player all time? Till today,
Skill,
like he's
skill wise.
Till today,
Skill-wise,
he's top
maybe.
20 even right now at damn near 40.
Who's
Right, he
saying
let the
he's
last-
not?
I'm just saying, like
He done let
everybody.
the last
That's not- but
five teams down. He done let
Yes,
the last
bingo.
five teams
That's
down
what I'm
to
saying,
the
Lou. Every they said that. I said it at the beginning of the year. I said the Rock before they added him. I said that's the wrong move to make. He's not going to be the one to move the needle. He
They
can
don't
be
have
as
a point
great as he
guard.
wants to be.
They lost their point guard.
It don't matter. He can be as well if he's as great as everybody says. Why does he? Doesn't he?
He got him to
elevate
the
team that
playoffs.
position?
He hasn't played.
They could have got
he
to the
hasn't-
playoffs anyway.
He hasn't played 4 of the 5 games. What are y'all talking about?
Okay.
Even that's a testament to
It
him.
always
They're looking
happens.
They're looking
Yeah,
at him.
always. When has that not happened?
Nick, they asked Smith about him. You saw what Smith said. Smith was like, I don't know why he not there. Like, we don't know.
He
Like,
got a
they
bone
looking at him like
bruise.
whatever.
He tried to
They-
play through it.
His teammates acting like it don't matter. Like ain't nothing really wrong.
Who the
with him.
hell are these? Who did you try to just quote now, Sheldon? What's his name?
Smith.
What's his
Smith
first
Jr.
name?
He's on the team. Jabari.
Do you give a
Jabari
fuck about
Smith.
what he says at any
Yes.
point of the?
He's on the court with
Now,
him.
see, so
you
here-
brought him. You brought KD in to mentor Jabari Smith Jr.
B,
Right?
look at who I'm. What are we arguing about? Jabari Smith quotes? Do you ever want to hear him comment on what KD can and can't
Bro,
do?
Nick, I don't know why you're fighting this. This has been a consistent thing
No.
all throughout his career.
said no.
You could say
Yeah,
even
they were
in
fine.
OKC, like he's always like if you're that talented, you're a top 15 player, like you're saying, Nick. At some point in time, bro, what's expected of you in addition to being a really good player is you rubbing off on your teammates. And everywhere
Pause.
that he goes,
Jesus, what are you talking about?
and everywhere that he goes, no one ever knows him, wants to play with him, or says that he's a leader. That's crazy. He's the most talented, it's him, A-Rod, and fucking I don't know who else, but him and A-Rod are the top 2 as far as most talented people to play day sports, but nobody gives a fuck about them because they can't lead shit.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Everywhere
Right.
that he goes, this happens.
Mhm.
At some point in time, you got to look at Kevin Durant and be like, "Oh, it's you, bro."
Yeah, how we gonna
You
Nick,
know it's not him.
Nick, you dog Booker all the time. Why you don't have no smoke with KD?
Because I've seen KD take multiple teams to the NBA Finals as the best player.
You seen him take the best team in the NBA back to the NBA Finals
Right,
and
back.
do well because he was playing with Steph Curry and one of the best defensive players of all time and another one of the best shooters of all time. You seen him do that.
Am I wrong in saying he's taken multiple teams to the NBA Finals as the best player? Is that I don't know why you said what you just said if you agree with my statement. So that's the first thing. Second of all, we know what happened in Brooklyn. Literally the pandemic happened, Sheldon. I'm surprised. I don't know if there's news to you. There was a whole
what
pandemic.
happened is he quit on them too. He
he
quit
didn't.
on them.
He's the reason why Milwaukee has a ring because his foot was on the line. We know if his foot wasn't on the line, that series looked a lot different.
But it was on the line, Nick.
But it was. That's the thing with KD.
But I'm saying,
against
hold
your
on. I'm
argument.
still making my case is that he's been the reason for a lot of success for these franchises. Brooklyn has not looked the same since he left. And second of all, it was Kyrie. It was Kyrie who didn't take the medicine and fucked up everything in Brooklyn because it also ruined James Harden work ethic. And then in Phoenix is a dumpster.
And they didn't ruin his work ethic. He don't have no work ethic.
It exposed it either, nonetheless. And Phoenix is a dumpster fire. It's been a dumpster fire before KD, and it's even worse now.
So what did
You know what I'm
KD do for these guys in Houston?
Everywhere
When they
he
brought
goes,
him in to be the leader of this team, what did he do? Did he lead them?
He got him to the playoffs. He got him to the playoffs. Brooklyn hasn't been to the playoffs since, I don't think. The Suns barely made it to the playoffs this season, and he got Houston,
and he signed and he gassed KD up. He gassed Harden up and he gassed Kyrie Irving up to come there. The goal wasn't to get to the playoffs and his foot be on the line and they lose.
You asked me
that wasn't the goal. He's not succeeded. He's not succeeded in any of these side quests since he left Oklahoma City. He went and helped Steph win a ring. Yes, you're right about that. He helped them win a ring. But everywhere he's been, even with Golden State, he left too early. He could have just stayed there. They would still be winning championships right now.
First of all,
all of this is on him.
I'm not. First of all, we not gonna act like what he did was not something that people was asking him to do. A lot of people was like you said, Lou. To them, your punk ass went to Golden State to get you some rings. You haven't done it on your own as your own man. He's trying. He's trying to do it on his own. And it's not always his fault. How is it his fault he got hurt this first round when the series just started?
Like I said,
how is that his fault?
You saw his teammates call him out in this first round. So to me, that's evident. And
who was this? I'm saying.
Let me ask you this, Nick. So you're saying he hurt, right? I understand that. Why he ain't been around? Why he wasn't in game 2? You're a top 15 player. Like you can't at least go rub off on your teammates. Like you can't at least go. You can't at least go.
Come on, Lou. He already corrected you once. So B, let me tell you.
At least go encourage your teammates.
Let me ask you this.
Be like, hey man, good job. I'm a top 15 player. That means something.
B, what is the one thing that people keep on yelling at KD for that he has never said he wanted to be, nor has he ever proven that he was?
Tough luck, bro. You don't want to be a leader. Who the fuck cares?
So then why are you acting? You keep acting. You keep asking for leadership.
I'm not asking for leadership. I'm just asking for you to be because the person you claiming he is a top 15 player.
You said what they got to do is be on the bench,
bro. They'll miss game 2. I'm sorry, that was miss game. No other time.
He was in game
other 14 people. The other 14 people you talking about, they would at least been on the bench.
Bruh, first of all, him being there is not going to help the win, regardless if he's not on the court. If he's not on the court, and second of all,
he didn't help him when he was on the court.
He did. He did his best. He did his best. He hurt, Ken. He hurt.
Damn.
Nick, we was on there and you said KD is on fire.
He was, and they went out quick. He was like, we all seen that movie Logan. Remember when Wolverine got the drugs injected him? He was Wolverine again for a hot second.
The smallest fire I ever seen in my life.
And then his ass got killed at the end of it. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm just saying he's going to be looked at as a bum by the time that they get done with him and the story they telling.
Let me ask you. Off topic, Nick, what are we gonna do with our boy? What if he don't make it to the Eastern Finals again? D Mitch.
Well, we drinking clearly. Yeah, so you talking about ifs. We're gonna have to have a conversation.
Can we finally have a conversation about him?
We're gonna have to have a conversation about Donovan. This is the year of conversations. B. I had to have a conversation about Ty Lue.
It should have been last year, though. It should have been last year with our boy D Mitch because he had the best record. He had the best record in the league.
The first round.
And he had the best supporting cast up to date with that Cleveland.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the first round surprises that we're about to witness is like you mentioned, you started off with the Detroit series. You can make a case like Orlando was like a sneaky good team, and this is surprising to see, but not really surprising when you break it down. Minnesota is a pretty good team. They made it to back-to-back Western Conference Finals. Them beating the Nuggets, we've seen them beat the Nuggets before when we didn't expect it. They did it again. So there's some like sense with that. If Cleveland lose to Toronto, there's no case.
What if they lose in the second round?
I don't have a case to make.
What if they lose in the second round, though? What if they lose in the second round, Nick?
They can't lose to the second round if Orlando beats. If Orlando beats the Pistons,
I'm saying, what if they lose?
They can't.
What if they lose, though? I mean,
if it was to the Pistons, I'm saying if the Pistons can come back and surprise you and they lose to them, I don't think people are going to be like, okay, this is a serious Donovan Mitchell conversation. I'm saying
why not though?
Because it's the Pistons are projected to be, or they were, an NBA final contender, and I don't think anyone had the Cavs as that.
But he got a full healthy squad. Again, best supporting cast he didn't had up to this point in his career, and you still not getting to, at least as in your standard, the Eastern Conference Finals.
I'm saying for me with the Cavs, if they're favored in that series, they should win that series. That's what the expectations would be. I think if they face Detroit, they would not be favored in that series. So I think if the Pistons beat them, it's a conversation like they just lost to the best team in the East, and they were not clearly that going into it. But
maybe he should go to Detroit, B.
He could.
Maybe what? Donovan Mitchell
in Detroit.
If he went to Detroit, Ken, I couldn't take that.
Why?
I can't root for the Pistons and the Knicks. It don't make sense.
Come on,
I can't do that.
Speaking of the Knicks, the New York Knicks and the Hawks are heading into a must-win Game 5 for both sides as the series is tied 2-2 after the Knicks secured a substantial 114-118 win on the road in Atlanta this past Saturday. Who do you all have winning Game 5 and the rest of this series now that it is even?
New York. I've been saying New York. I mean,
over.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised it went 6, but I was predicting New York in 5. But yeah, New York is a better team. I know Kyle and Jalen was hyped, for the Hawks and stuff. And yeah, they do pose a little matchup problems, which, yes, that's anyone that watches ball know that. So, but yeah, Knicks is still an overall better team. It's just a better team. That's why I knew they was gonna win this series. People was really hyped that they thought Atlanta was really gonna win. I'm like, no, they're not.
By people, you mean
They are gonna
FIFA?
win, B.
Not gonna win. Like, why y'all think they're gonna?
Hey,
why y'all think they're gonna win?
Yeah, right now because they got CJ McCollum playing like Madam CJ Walker show. so if he can tease that, the Knicks should be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Y'all know me. Yeah, go ahead, Sean.
I was just gonna say, Lou, you stay out this one because I don't nobody rubbing nobody. But there's no way that the Hawks can come back at this point. We've seen the best of the Hawks, in my opinion.
Don't say that. I didn't want to even bring them up now because y'all jinxing the fuck out of the Knicks. I gotta knock on everything.
I just feel like this is how this series has been going the whole time. To be honest, the Knicks were the better team. The Hawks were playing above their level more than anything else. The Knicks should have won both those games they lost, if you look at it. But I'm proud of how the Hawks played. I really, really am.
Yeah. I mean, this, it could be on the up and up for the Hawks after this season. You know what I'm saying? So that was another team I forgot to mention that's in the up on the up and up in the Eastern Conference. So, but yeah, no, man, Knicks is gonna.
We said Knicks in 6.
Yeah, y'all said Knicks in 6. Okay, yeah, I was saying shit. I was saying Knicks in 5. I was like, Atlanta gonna get one game, but that was it. So them getting 2, that was impressive. I was like, oh shit. I stand correct on that.
It's still early, it's only down 16.
It's I know people don't, majority of people don't like the Knicks, but they're going to win this.
I don't like it.
I'm not. No one likes the Knicks. That's why they hate on them. But to me, Game 6 is still a crazy game. Like the Knicks have to end it in 6.
Yeah, I mean, closeout games are always tough. You know what I'm saying? So. I mean,
but they should feel even if Game 6 is crazy, they should feel confident. Game 7 in Madison Square Garden.
That's Game 7, bro. I hate Game 7.
Anything can happen in Game 7.
Anything can happen. Anything
can happen in the Game 7. But if there's any home court advantage, I would feel comfortable with. This round, it would be Madison Square Garden Game 7.
But to me, it was like the same situation literally last year with the Pistons. It's like, bro. Take them out when you're supposed to take them out.
Yeah,
you keep letting this shit linger. Exactly, bro. Take them out when you're supposed to take them out. And Brunson had to pull out the bag to end that series.
Ooh, I'm glad you fixed
that. But hey, I was telling you in the chat, Nick. I think this particular series against Atlanta, because of the matchup, OG should have been y'all guy just for this series. Like it shouldn't have to,
I've been waiting.
Go through Jalen. Like this matchup is not his favorite right now.
Honestly, OG and Mikal Bridges are some of the most it's one of the worst players to watch if you're a fan of, because you see all the talent in the world. Like Mikal Bridges looks nothing. He looks nothing like how he was in Brooklyn. He looks nothing like but you know the potential because he did it for at least a season, if not multiple years in Brooklyn. And then with OG, it's like, bruh. You could be a baby Kawhi if you wanted to be.
Bro,
like
that's what I'm saying. Like, man, when he on, I was like, bro, y'all need to go through him in this series. Like, don't even go through Jalen. Jalen can kind of can be the second man, the second commander in chief, because OG he's right for this matchup for this.
Honestly, for this team to really pop and make a finals run that's substantial, they need Jalen Brunson to be their just their scoring point guard occasionally, but everybody else is clicking. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to have the ball be spread around, because obviously Jalen can be taken out as we get deeper in these playoffs because you're facing bigger, taller teams like the Boston Celtics, OKC. But the rest of these guys, if you get consistent 20 points out of Mikal Bridges, Towns, and OG, Brunson don't have to go off for 30 or 40. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but obviously that's the best case scenario. That's not gonna happen.
No, man. Yeah. This
What are they
series-
doing? Doubling CJ? I'm not watching the game.
Nah, they not really. He just
CJ just had a bad night. It looks like.
Yep, he having a bad night. But see, this is why it's important to have like a Robin or someone to kind of carry the
Johnson
load a
trying to
little
put
bit.
him on his
So
back.
whenever-
Johnson been the
Yeah,
last
whenever
like 3-4
whenever your
minutes, he been doing
superstar have a
good.
bad game, you know what I'm saying? Like this is why you have your Robins and your other guys to kind of step up. Because in the playoffs, when it's more intense, your superstar is going to have a bad game. More than likely, he's going to have a game where it's like, yeah, he ain't shooting good, he ain't doing. You know, this is when you need, you know, your others to kind of step up and kind of. That's why I was like, we're gonna get exposed in the playoffs, bro. Because I didn't see no one like that would step up and do that if K, when you know the games that K having bad shooting nights. So, yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, the Spurs are definitely making sure they're not playing around with their food.
No,
They-
Spurs.
they,
Man.
Yeah,
Because Spurs, what's my man Vessel? I think I'm saying his name right.
Vassell.
Vassell, yeah.
Oh, Vassell.
That's his Rob. That's Victor's Robin right there. That's his Robin, bro. Like
Hey, Jalen Brunson is cooking.
Yeah, he balling right now.
Bro.
He balling.
He is cooking. niggas.
And all the Knicks is in the front row too. But
I
Melo
see.
there, he got the
You know,
ghost
it's
of Melo.
funny. It's funny because y'all ain't said that shit for 4 games.
Right.
right.
Cooking.
Brunson,
played tonight.
The first game, kid, he was good. He was cooking first game.
The first quarter, he was cooking. That first quarter, Brunson came out. I'm like, oh, he about to
He was serious. Yeah,
Yeah.
he came out. I ain't
And all
never
of a
seen that
sudden-
nigga. I clutched my pearls.
And
That
then he
game.
went ghost.
Yeah, then he went. Yeah, then
He a front
CJ
runner.
happened. Yeah, CJ was what happened on that one. That shit was crazy.
You quit talking shit, kid. Nigga, just because y'all down. Nigga.
Now, Hawks they're gonna win Game 6, and they're gonna come back and they're gonna shock the world.
If they win Game 6 and win Game 7, Ken, I'm not coming back. B,
Nick gonna be
you a better
P4.
man. You a better man than me.
No,
Nah, be smart. Be
You
came now.
You gotta
You come
face the
after.
music, man. No, I would have came after too. I just wanted to. I was like, man, I told y'all, like, man, if the Pistons lose, I'm coming on Dead End Sports. Yes, I got to speak my piece. I don't want people to think I only come on here when my Detroit teams win. So,
Right.
you know,
I saw,
I face the music. I talk my shit when we winning, but I face the music when we losing too. I have no issue. I'm man enough to accept my defeats face on. You know what I'm saying? Like I can accept my defeats, man. I'm cool because guess what? If I win, I'm talking shit. So you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah.
3-1.
As
man.
you should.
I think
I'm
I'm
a sore loser,
I saw Philly managed to stay alive. Embiid came back, put up 33.
Oh, they won?
They got a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, 130.
So it's game.
something.
They going to
beat
game
Boston?
6.
Game
Damn,
6.
man.
Yeah.
I thought they was down the whole game. I didn't
They
even
was.
know.
They was. Boston had control of that whole entire game, really, pretty much.
So what's the series?
28-11 in the fourth quarter.
It's 3-2.
They
3-2 now.
outscored Boston by 17 in the fourth quarter.
So MB had a good game.
Yes,
Yeah,
Embiid
I
scored
knew
33.
I
I
knew
feel like
Maxi
they
was
can
gonna get one.
always.
Maxey had 25 and 10, and Embiid had 33.
Yeah, I knew Maxi was going. How did the rookie do? How VJ do?
I looked at V. Let me see. Let me look real quick. VJ had 10 and 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Paul
I
George
can't-
had
hey,
16, 9, and 7. Paul George had a good game.
Hey Shelton, I told you about that Philly stock that I had. I had a penny left. I got 5 cents now. I got a nickel.
Penny left.
Hey, Philly win again. Philly go to make it game 7. That's nuts.
Nah, it will not be a game 7. That I believe White. He played horrible. Like from what I'm looking at the stats, I'm gonna go back and watch the game, but ain't no way you're gonna keep him under 10 points twice.
Now at McDonald's, wake up to a $4 breakfast meal deal. Wake up to a sausage McMuffin or sausage biscuit, to hash browns, and wake up to a hot coffee. Get your $4 breakfast meal deal.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.
Working on building a dream space, but don't know where to start? At the Home Depot, we can help you bring your dream project to life. Whether you're building a backyard oasis, a podcast studio, or a wellness space, we've got everything you need in store and online. With project guides and free delivery options, It's easy to go from dreaming to doing. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Derek White
I
is the
think
difference.
Lakers gonna take out Houston tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
I think they will. Because I mean Durant, he's still not playing, right? Now, if Durant was playing,
Yeah, he's out. He's out.
Like
for
my
game
prediction was all messed up because I didn't know Durant wasn't gonna be playing this whole season.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because I had Rockets
five.
winning.
B, you know you can't rely on Durant. That's your fault.
Chill
That
out.
was my fault. You're right, but I thought Durant was gonna play. So when I did the predictions, I was like,
So
oh yeah,
the
Rockets
Rockets.
gonna win this. Yeah, I was like Rockets
Yeah.
gonna win this. But then when I saw Durant wasn't playing, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, well, messed up my prediction. 'Cause I did have them winning.
Yeah, I got the Lakers gonna win tomorrow.
Yeah, they're gonna finish it out tomorrow. They're gonna get swept.
I
They're gonna get swept by
don't- I
OKC.
don't know, y'all.
Next week. They gonna get. Oh, you
I
think
don't know,
Rockets? You think Rockets gonna pull it off?
I think that
Which you don't trust,
the
Ken.
Lakers are essentially a one-man team. And I
LeBron,
think
because of
41-year-old LeBron, but everybody else really ain't all that.
And I said that. I said that was the reason why I had picked Lakers to lose because I'm like, okay, you can't be dependent on a 41-year-old Bron to lead you to the promised land, especially when you don't got Luka or AR with you. So,
and you
yeah.
blow that game, like they
Yeah.
should have another number on the board, but
Mhm.
because there's no way in hell they should have lost. That was the dumbest loss I've seen in a long time.
It was.
But
Brown
if
played
you double LeBron and force him to not be able to control and orchestrate things, can you really rely on Kennard, Marcus Smart, Ayton, and all them to
really.
function?
Not really.
Like,
Not really.
so if I'm
defensively, you can
MA,
depend on
that's what I'm doing. I'm like, I'm not letting LeBron do shit. Now LeBron had a bad game. And I think the Lakers overall had a bad game and couldn't hit anything from three. But I think that's what I would do.
Yeah, you bound to have a bad game in the series, man. And because playoff shit turns up a notch. So you bound to have a bad game. But yeah, I don't trust the others. Not in this case, not in Bron's case. I don't trust the others to kind of like really. I trust Bron to do everything. Shit.
Real quick, Ken, before you go on to the main topics or like the super chats, and while Lou is still awake for right now, I gotta bring this up. We gotta talk about some more basketball news, Lou. Breaking news, bro. Klay Thompson lost another opportunity at getting a ring because his Meg broke his heart. who won that outcome, bro? Why is she
asking me?
I'm asking you.
I don't think Clay can lose in that outcome. Like I'm worth $180 billion. I'm an NBA player. Like I can go to any city and find a chick that's twerking. She might not be able to rap. She might not be able to rap, Nick, but I can find a maid. If I'm Klay Thompson, I can go to any one of the 50 states and find me a maid. I'm sorry. But so this was a come up for her. Like that dog. This was definitely a come. She was the one winning in this situation. And I see a lot of people treating it like he fumbled a baddie or something. Like it was like, bro, like I'm an NBA player, bro. I'd have made over $180 million in my life. Like, come on. I'm like, what we talking about here?
Hey,
he ain't gonna miss a step.
Is that true that they showed? I don't know how true. Well, they showed like who Klay dated or whatever his previous. Like he's dating his
bag.
Man, I didn't know.
That's true.
I didn't recognize his game.
He's had a squad.
He got a bag.
That man out there looking like Derek Jeter, bro, with the roster.
He's had a squad.
Man.
Really, Nick. He was really surprised when she was going that hard. I could see it on his face all the time in the videos. He was like, man, this bitch don't know 6 months from now. She finna be out of here. She cooking for my pops. See, we doing all these videos. Like, I seen it all. Bro, I promise you. I seen it in his face in every video. He was like, damn, man.
She gonna be upset.
Yeah, she a good gal too, but hey, this ain't for the last too much longer. I don't know what she think this is. Like, nah, come on.
She said playing house. You know how when they start throwing out that terminology, they upset.
Yeah, Klay was out of there 3-4 months ago. Like, God,
he over here eating her spaghetti with his thumbs up.
That's when you knew it was over with. That's
did he say anything in any of the videos? Did we ever hear Klay Thompson utter a word in any video?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure we all done experienced this. We all done had that girl that do too much, and you looking at her like, hey, I'm sorry. I know you might be enjoying this, but this gonna be over with. And like, you got about 3 weeks, my girl. Like, I didn't accomplish my mission. It's over with. Like, it's been over with. Like, nah. Yeah, so
that's crazy. I didn't even think about it like that.
Now, in the words of Lou, he rubbing on somebody else. He rubbing off on somebody else.
But what also is funny, because I looked at the same thing too. I was like, damn, it sucks that they, broke up. But it made sense why they broke up. But when everybody was just like trying to make him out to be a bad guy, I'm like, bro, he's an NBA player. These rules have been established for decades.
Everybody knows this. You think he's gonna be faithful because it's Meg? Like, what we talking about? Get out of here. Like, I promise you, Nick, I know that conversation went while like she probably said the same thing. She thinking, I'm Meg. Well, we finna be monogamous. He probably was like, what? Are you serious?
Oh man,
I don't care nothing about your rap career. What we talking about? Man, stop, bro.
Oh, bro.
Klay always knew how this was gonna go.
Oh boy. Once she made that nigga that spaghetti, I was like, oh, she's showing her best effort. he like, nigga, I have a chef.
I don't even really
spaghetti. That's what you do.
Cooking. Yeah, I don't even really eat this shit. Like, what the fuck is this?
I guess it went down here after that. It probably wasn't that good.
Absolutely not.
Wasn't at all. Because I guarantee, based off what she's saying, he was saying goofy shit all the way up until, like you saying, Lou, just shit that niggas know that's gonna end the relationship. Oh yeah, by the way, I can't be monogamous.
Exactly. Yeah, now that I think about it, I ain't really gonna be monogamous. Like, what you gonna say? Don't make an album then if you mad. Like, come on, what you gonna say?
Exactly.
It was over.
Once niggas started just dropping shit, they be like, all right, if she stays, she stay. But I'm not pressed if she go.
Hey, I'm gonna leave. I'll be back in like 2 days. That's what Klay was hitting up with.
Be like Magic, like, I ain't gonna be here.
Hey, exactly. Klay was hitting up with that. I ain't gonna be able to answer my phone like for the next 3-4 hours. I got some work. I got business to do.
And he could care less about all this media trashing and shit like that. Because this nigga turned off his flip phone a long time ago. That nigga is a dork. He don't give a damn about all this shit that people complaining about.
Thanks.
Oh man, that shit was funny.
Yeah, her fans are hot too.
Oh, they all mad. They are mad, Ken.
They let me know how old I am. Man.
They clowning his ass. They clowning his ass. They said that this I hate when this happens when you take a chance on something different. They put different quote.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
meaning that you wasn't listening. That's basically what you said. You wasn't listening to what them niggas was like. Nah, nigga, this ain't for you, but have fun.
Right?
Oh shit, man, that's funny as hell.
Yeah, I'm tired of the conversations. I hope we need to move on now. We need to move. People need to move on.
I'm glad we can stop talking. I'm glad we can stop talking about it.
Yeah, people need to move on.
Yeah, because he wasn't smiling in any of the damn photos. So yeah,
he didn't want to be. He knew Ken. His exit had been mapped out in those photos. He knew this wasn't gonna be like. He really felt guilty that she was shooting these videos and like
they
doing all this.
Lou, you saying like they were just supposed to kick it?
Was kicking it.
Yeah, just
they
like
was kicking it. She the one did all of that. He was in the videos like, damn man.
Yeah, they were kicking it. She went live.
Yeah, this shit gonna be ugly when I dip up out of here, bro. Like she ain't home.
Bro, she quit the play she was in. She is upset.
Nah.
She gonna be with a white man now. This was Serena did, Ken. she worked her way through the nigga. Last nigga was light skinned, left him. Now she with a white man. Yeah, we lost Meg, bro. She ain't coming back.
Yeah,
so
he close to white anyway.
You say we lost Meg.
You just album like
me. The last nigga she was with before him shot her in the foot. She done with niggas.
No, she was with Torrey Craig. She was with a dude from the Bulls. He was like a bench. She was with the NBA.
Who they talking about, Nick? I don't know.
They talking about the show. Know who they talking about? I forgot his name. His name looked like without the with the Y silent.
He
he West African, so I don't know why they keep on saying this is only. I only claim East Africans. These West African niggas are they own.
All right. The NCAA 20 is suspended.
We know who that is.
76 teams, and UNC will still end up in the NIT.
Is that
really Manny Brown?
Bro, I don't know if that's Manny or not.
That's Manny. That's definitely Manny. Look at the picture.
That is Manny. Damn.
Look at the picture.
If that's Manny, $5, nigga.
Yeah, he's speaking no English in that picture.
You just bought World Cup tickets, man. You paying $5? Oh, bro, we trying to
He going to see Jay-Z. He spent it all on them Jay-Z.
You want to see Jay-Z all 3 nights? You nigga put $5 in.
He tell us our worth, kid.
Oh man.
Don Conway, Nick, cuz he been getting his ass whooped all decade. Suns got swept, Brooklyn got swept. His foot was on the line, sure, but the game went to overtime. He doesn't make the impact people think.
They say this one like he didn't help, bruh. The Steph Curry you will know this for a fact. Steph Curry's story is built off of KD as well.
Nope, that's not true.
He got a championship without KD.
He did, but his dynasty run is because of KD. He would not have a dynasty if it wasn't for KD.
But he would have championships.
How many rings?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
How many
he wouldn't
rings
have
KD got without Steph?
How many rings KD have without Steph? Zero. It's zero.
Okay.
Zero.
Gotcha.
It's zero.
Gotcha.
He was trying to do the math.
Yeah, I was like, "Why are you asking?"
It's real quick math, Ken. It's real quick math. Take the zero, but add the zero, and you get zero.
All I'm saying is, they have no dynasty without KD. Period. They may not even win that second ring without KD. Like, if things don't line up for them to have the dynasty run that they did,
they don't have a dynasty without Iguodala, but it don't.
Right.
So you saying that Iguodala is just as important as KD?
Sean Livingston was.
Max Kellerman thought so.
I'm taking Iguodala.
This is
taking Iguodala.
With confidence too, B.
You say what, Nick? What you say?
This is what I'm saying. They mentioning KD with Iguodala as far as importance to the team.
I'm just saying that KD. KD is a better player by far, but we're not gonna put KD like he just this huge difference maker outside of. He won
the Finals MVP.
Golden State was already like they was already.
Then why did they win? Why didn't they win? Why didn't they win without? Why didn't they win with the year before? I'm saying the year before.
LeBron James. They were playing the best.
They was up 3-1.
Ever played basketball?
They was up 3-1.
There are exceptions that come into play when you're playing the best ever. It's just like the Michael Jackson shit we was talking about at the front.
Yeah, same thing. I was thinking the same thing.
It's LeBron James.
Yes,
that's the reason they lost.
Yes.
And Kyrie, we gonna show.
That's what I'm saying. Like you acting like LeBron, bro. Y'all are disrespecting KD, bro.
Anyway, Manny again. KD is James Harden without better conditioning and a dispenser. Like it's definitely Manny.
That's Manny.
And last one, Green Beans 93AA, non-sports related. Based on tonight's over the conversation, does anyone think Beyonce's prime was bigger than Janet's?
Yes.
Yes, it is bigger.
And the biggest reason for that is social media and the fact that Beyonce had a bigger reach at that.
If Janet had social media like in her prime, oh yeah, she's up there with Mike.
Yeah, it would have been different. Facts.
I ain't gonna say she up there with Mike, but she'd be up there bigger than
she'd be bigger than Beyonce, but not up there with Mike.
Mike is a different. Mike had.
I get what you're saying. I get you.
Yeah. Mike had people like passing out today.
This movie really put it in perspective. Like it ain't never ever been nothing like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Mike had people passing out that don't even know English.
Now at McDonald's, wake up to a $4 breakfast meal deal. Wake up to a sausage McMuffin or sausage biscuit, to hash browns, and wake up to a hot coffee. Get your $4 breakfast meal deal.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.
Working on building a dream space, but don't know where to start? At the Home Depot, we can help you bring your dream project to life. Whether you're building a backyard oasis, a podcast studio, or a wellness space, we've got everything you need. in-store and online. With project guides and free delivery options, it's easy to go from dreaming to doing. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
My thing is,
shit was a one-on-one.
my thing is that goofy ass scene where it was like how he put together the songs for Thriller. It made me think of like only Jesus can make a better album than that.
Right.
like this, Lou, you put this in the chat like a 5-song run. What's better than this, bro? They're like that
Nigga,
run
it was PYT, Thriller,
Beat It.
What's the Beat It and the
Billie
SWV
Jean
sample
Yeah.
and Billie Jean.
Yeah,
A Human Nature. Like, bro, that's an album. That's the greatest hits for most people.
Yeah.
Like them 5 songs in a row, that's the greatest hits for most people.
Mm-hmm.
That's
No
one
skips.
of his albums.
Yeah,
That
him,
shit
no
was
skips.
crazy.
him and Quincy was in that bag, boy.
Y'all
Quincy
did
be
have
talking
good
so much
replies
trash.
with
I
that
be
5
one.
songs.
I know Quincy gone now. Rest in peace, Quincy. But I want to be like Quincy. Shut up, man. You be talking like Mike ain't had nothing to do with it. Sometimes
Hey, if you haven't watched the documentary that Quincy Jones, I think it's
Yeah.
I need to watch it.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
His
it's
book too. His book, man. Quincy Jones touched so many eras of music.
Bruh.
I'm like, God,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
nobody,
bruh.
there's nobody ever that's gonna do what Quincy Jones did. We talk about what Mike did, what Quincy's done from the way back in the day, those old school things to the Ray Charleses to the, this artist, that artist, Michael Jackson, Thriller. Like that's just one of the things I did type situation. Quincy's done it all. Frank Sinatra.
Quincy Jones did Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son thing. Yes.
Fresh
Quincy
Prince.
Jones. Yeah, Fresh Prince. Quincy
Hey,
Jones has touched so much stuff. The Frank Sinatra stuff is what I love.
I wanted to hate. Pause. Touch so much stuff is crazy. I wanted to hate B on that ad when you responded with the Stevie Wonder, but I went and listened to them 5 songs.
Yeah. Boy, you better not doubt me. Don't you doubt me.
Don't
Listen to
do
the
it.
5 songs because
Don't you
I wasn't
doubt me,
familiar
boy.
with them by name. But then once I heard them, all right, okay.
Yeah. Don't you ever
Yeah.
don't you ever test me.
You're right.
Don't you ever question my religion, boy.
Yeah. I got an argument with some dudes today about Smokey Robinson. They were like, nobody want to see Smokey Robinson today. I'm like, man, do y'all know what all Smokey has done? I'm like, Smokey was
They
that
don't
dude.
know.
Yeah, people do not have any idea.
Right.
Shelton, B used to say this all the time, and I've stolen it, and I say it because I think it applies, and it's so descriptive. But he used to say, "We losing recipes," and that's what it is. When people don't know Smokey and start disrespecting Smokey, it's because the recipe wasn't passed down, bro.
Like,
and they don't know.
The same way y'all talk about KD is how they talk about Smokey.
Oh my God!
I can't believe you put KD.
Ken,
KD like Damian Hall, Aaron Hall's brother.
No, it's young black people that don't even know the significance of Motown, like of Motown records and stuff. Like, they don't even know the significance of that. We lose the recipes, bro.
That's crazy.
It's sad.
That's crazy. And these dudes have written. They have written and performed. Not even performed. Just written some of the greatest songs you'll ever hear in your life that have been remixed 1,000 times.
Like
that they're still listening to.
Still listening to. Don't even realize it. They have no idea where it came from.
Like, bro, it's a rite of passage to know the history and the importance of Motown records, bro. Like,
It's people that think Human Nature is right here by SWV.
Right. Oh, that's the SWV song. Like, no. That's crazy.
I think my daughter leaned over and said that to me in the movie. Like, I didn't even know that's what. Yeah, crazy.
How old is she?
17.
Oh, okay.
Did the Hawks come back?
No.
Okay. Well, it's gonna do it for us.
No,
Hey, B, I meant to tell you too. The Braves beat your Tigers today.
I know. I saw it. I'm gonna be there Thursday on my birthday.
Oh, you going to the game? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to the game. They play at noon. They play at noon.
Somebody in the chat did say happy birthday to you too.
Oh,
appreciate it.
Real quick, what's better, Thriller or Bad?
That ain't even close. Thriller for me.
Thriller.
That was I don't know where man get that from.
Bad got some hits.
No,
Nick, yes.
Nick, did you see where I said about Bad? I love Bad, but you see what I said about
Bad
it?
is good.
What you say?
My only gripe with Bad is that it sounds like a quintessential 80s. Like, it sounds like 80s. Like I feel like Thriller and Off the Wall sound. You could play
Timeless.
that shit anytime.
It's timeless.
And you can't even you won't tell like, oh, that came out in this time. Or, like when you play Bad, that shit sounds so. It sounds so 80s, and I think that's my only gripe with it. Like that's why I won't put it over Thriller or Off the Wall because those two records sound timeless. Where the Bad is like, oh yeah, that's the 80s, all right. That's the 80s.
He ended that album with Dirty Diana and Smooth Criminal. That's how he ended the album, bro.
That's crazy.
Bad is dope though. I'm not even.
And he starts the album with Bad, that record, and then The Way You Make Me Feel.
Bro, no, bad. I mean, that was the last of the Quincy. The trilogy of the Quincy.
Let me ask each one of y'all one more thing before we go. What is your favorite Michael Jackson song of all?
I can't help it. I can't help it, and this for bias reasons, but I can't help it.
Yeah, because Stevie wrote it.
Is that why?
No, Stevie, that song was gonna be. It was supposed to be.
Wait, what did he say? What song was it?
I can't help it.
I can't help it.
The wall. That song.
Man in the Mirror.
That song was supposed to be on Songs the Key of Life.
Yeah.
Now, if Stevie would have put that song on that is crazy.
And you can hear Stevie. You can hear him in those verses. Looking through the
bruh.
Did you guys have you guys heard the demo version?
I still ain't heard it. I gotta go back and listen to it.
Oh, I'll put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat.
I know you did. It's crazy.
It probably sounds better with Stevie. It probably sounds better with Stevie, don't it?
Bro, it's just as good. Like it's really damn near no difference, except some of the lyrics isn't finished. You know, he started doing the I think he started singing like Christmas lyrics or something like that. But yeah, it's pretty good.
It's for me, it's Baby Be Mine.
That's different. I like that though.
Yeah.
What's yours, Ken? I can tell y'all mine is
Rock with My Life.
That's a good one too. Mine is Rock With You. Rock With You is just an amazing composition.
That's a dope song.
I'm talking about from the beginning, the music, the composition, complete work.
Think about how many hits Mike got, bro. That shit. When I left the movie, I was going just back listening to Jackson 5 and his catalog. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like hit records that he got.
Have y'all ever heard the song Chicago?
No,
I have never heard that song. My daughter turned me on to it, and I like the song, but I'm like, I ain't even never heard this song. How do you even know this song?
It's a Michael Jackson song?
Yeah, I've never heard it. I've never heard it.
Joints on Invincible too, bro.
He did. Yeah, that was the Teddy Riley area. That's when he got with Teddy.
Different, bro.
We were talking about Dangerous when he got with Teddy. Dangerous when he got with Teddy.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was Dangerous.
Teddy was on Invincible too, though.
Versus Michael Jackson is number one. Like nobody could beat Michael Jackson in the verses.
And Floetry was on those tracks on Invincible. Track wise, the track list in Invincible is some of the best production. Non-Quincy Jones that he had.
Yeah, it slept on, but
I was gonna say one last question. What male artist came closest to being Michael Jackson?
It was Chris Brown.
Nobody.
I would say Usher.
Nobody.
I mean, it's a distant second, but I'm just saying to me,
Chris Brown was Mike was going past Chris Brown the torch.
Hey, Nick, let me ask you this: what's Chris Brown's quintessential album? Like,
he got one?
That's what I'm asking.
He does.
It's Usher Confessions.
I'm talking about Chris Brown. We know Usher is Confessions. Like when you think of an Usher, Confessions is that's the quintessential album. What's Chris Brown's? What's his album?
I would argue it's between Exclusive and Fame. I would say it's Fame because that's the one where got to look at me now.
So Nick, so you will put that on the plethora of the thrillers?
No.
That's why I'm asking this. That's why I'm asking.
The reason why I'm bringing up Chris Brown is not to say the heights he has now is the heights that equates to my MJ. I'm saying the path he had before the Rihanna situation. He was going to be that, like it was going to be that next level. Yeah. The fact that he's still here and all that other shit is a testament to his talent. But if he didn't fuck up his life over by abusing Rihanna, Like if he was actually just a good guy, they just argued and he left. I think he would have been out of here because Mike was gonna help him. He was gonna, but it was gonna be he was gonna be the LeBron James of the music industry.
Cap. It's Cap. Like he was gonna be what he is now. I feel like he wouldn't like nobody is ever going to get close to Mike.
I'm not
Like,
saying
I don't really listen to Chris Brown, so I that's a younger generation of me, so I get how beloved he is with your generation, Nick. But Mike is still Mike though. Like it ain't even close.
Yeah, it ain't close.
There was no path for him to get to Mike. There is no path for any other artist to ever get to where Mike was. It was just a different time. Like he's one of one. Nobody will ever do that again.
Right.
Yeah, I just feel like Chris Brown don't have that album. But go ahead, Ken. My bad.
Nah, he don't. But yeah, anyway. Well, appreciate you coming through, Shelton. I'm actually gonna do a Michael Jackson series, bro. I already got the playlist set up. I got the albums in there, starting with the Jackson 5. I'm gonna do a whole run through, bro. I got it. Yep, I got inspired. It's gonna be pretty fun.
That'll be dope.
So I'm looking forward to it. Probably around June, I think, whenever he was born. But appreciate you coming through, B. Always been a minute. So I'm praying for you and I'm wishing nothing but the best for the next 3 games, bro. Man, I like when y'all teams win.
I know, but it's not happening, Ken. It's not happening.
We're gonna have you back on for the conference finals or something. You know, so we gotta get your updates or something.
Yeah, bet. Yeah. I'm freed up now. I'm eyes are free now. So yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, appreciate everybody coming through. We'll catch you guys next week. We out. Peace.
Peace.